You back live again, y'all. We was live yesterday. You tuned in. Appreciate you. Thanks, man. Um, yeah, we was live yesterday. That was a test run. Today's another test. We're gonna be doing a few tests, yeah. That's just how it rolls. You here right now? I appreciate you being here. We in New York City. You coming to work with me? And what we doing right now is we going to go deliver some food and serve the people. I'm trying this orientation today. Yesterday we tried the horizontal, or no, yesterday we tried the vertical. Today we're doing the horizontal. So yeah, if you prefer vertical, just leave that there. Make sure to like the video if you're in here, and we're gonna be cruising. We're on there we go. We're on my electric scooter right now. It's a little windy, but it's all right. We go for it. We had a nice long chat yesterday. Yesterday on the chat, if you was here and joining me, we was how do I put this? We was on some things that made me talk a lot. I'm not gonna be as talkative today. I just finished recording the podcast, the challenge, All Stars 4, episode 11. Check it out. Just dropped. We uh we just dropped that literally 20, like just now. I think 15 minutes ago, maybe 20 minutes ago. It's a good one. We got one more episode left. So sad. But I get a little break before the challenge 40 starts. That's gonna be a marathon. Whew, that's gonna be a marathon, y'all. I don't know. I might have to jump on Mike Lewis podcast, something like that to do that. I don't know if I can do it on my own. But yeah, challenge 40 and then challenge All Stars 5. Um, but yeah, anyways, not challenge talk. Talking about the challenge last hour. We in 34th and second. This is a prime spot, Murray Hill. You know, Murray Hill. Thank you for the like. A joke on the TikTokers, but thank you for liking. I appreciate you. Yeah, we in Murray Hill right now. We're going south. We're about to enter Pitts Bay. Pretty much the same thing. They just give different names, but they're basically the same thing. Murray Hill, Pitts Bay. You gotta wait there. Little doggy. He was nice. See, there's so many nice people out here. I got my hoodie on today, so I'm not gonna be freezing. I think this is the time, roughly between 6 and 7, I'm gonna be trying to go live at least 3 times a weekday. A week. Weekends, we'll see. TBD. I probably won't go live during the weekends. Um, but during the week, I will try and do this time. I was gonna do this morning, but it just didn't happen because I be doing a lot in the morning. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm hustling in the morning. Nighttime I can kind of relax a little bit and take my foot off the gas pedal. But oh, there's some lookings out here. But yeah, um, that's what we doing for now. Maybe tomorrow we go tomorrow morning, but we'll see. But yes, we are cruising down Second Ave right now. We're going to Lower East Side, so we have not far ways, but we got a ways to go. This luckily, Second Ave has a bike lane. Third Ave does not. It's weird. First Ave does have a bike lane. Second does. Third doesn't. What's after that? Lexington doesn't. Park doesn't. Madison doesn't. They need bike lanes on all those. Like 4 streets in a row, 4 avenues in a row, they don't have bike lanes, which is insane. Actually, more than that. Fifth doesn't. Sixth does. Sixth does have a bike lane. Seventh does. Eighth does. Ninth does. They all do down there, I believe. 10th, 11th does. But it's weird how these ones over here, which is low key more of a populous area, more of a populous. They're all populous, but it's a populous area that don't have bike lanes. Like it's crazy to me. Every avenue in New York should have a bike lane. Every single one. And the fact that they all don't is crazy. We were gonna go, but we weren't gonna make it. See what y'all talking about. Nothing yet. Oh, camera's gone. Alright. So yeah, we just working right now. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. But yeah, now we're still in Kips Bay. We're about to leave Kips Bay and enter NoHo very soon. Actually, East Village, not NoHo. East Village, then NoHo. East Village starts at 14th Street. I guess that's where Kips Bay ends, 15th Street. But East Village is more of an eccentric kind of place. Like you don't have like how do I describe East Village in a nutshell? Very artsy. I know it's even working. You know his bike gone. But East Village, you're gonna have a lot of artsy people. You're gonna have very how do I put it? Very I don't know how to describe them. Not like broke. Man, definitely not broke. It's like it's called Ukrainian Village. There's like a lot of foreigners that over there as well. Artsy people, eclectic, out there when it comes to like wardrobe and style. More Brooklyn style in East Village, I'd say, because it's kind of close to Brooklyn. But yeah, it's its own unique vibe where it's real down to earth there too, though. Like people there are pretty cool. No fancy, super high end places, and I want to say like low key good spots. Not hole in the wall per se, but quality. That it usually makes sense. Um, but East Village is lit. I used to live there actually, 11th and Avenue B. East Village is Avenue A, B, C, and D. That comes before First Ave, so even more. They don't have bike. I don't know if they have bike lanes. I don't. I want to say no, but there's not heavy traffic on those avenues. KFC is popping. Wow, look what they did to KFC. It's like a lot. But East Village is cool. It's summertime. This is one of the more popping spots, I would say. Um, this is where I lived during COVID times, which I wish I could go back to and change a lot. But hey, we can't do that. We can't live in the past. We're gonna learn for the future. Still paying off some things from that time. But we have the Tribeca Film Festival going on till June 16th. Sadly, did not go see anything from it. But Tribeca Film Festival runs in a lot of different locations, which people get confused about. They're like, oh, why isn't it just in Tribeca? Well, it's just the name of the film festival. You know? It's just that they have a bunch of theaters all over the city showing the movies and films. Um, but yeah, there's one in East Village. So you like that? Tribeca Film Festival? There's one in East Village. Mm, but East Village runs from 14th Street to First, and I believe from Avenue D to Second. Is it Second? Maybe Second Ave or Third Ave. I'll say Second. I think NoHo is probably third, going into third. So St. Mark's Place is actually 8th Street. I don't know why they changed. It is a St. Mark's Church on 8th, so that's partially a reason I believe they call it St. Mark's Place as well. So it's a little confusing if you live in New York. You're like, there's 8th Street, and there's 7th Street in here. That threw me off when I first went to because I thought it was like flipping. You can hear the siren behind me. That's the first of many. All the sirens are here. I need y'all to do 10 push-ups at home. That's one. Give me, give me 10. But yeah, I don't know why they did that. I'm gonna look that up and figure out why. One man was jiving over there. I'm zooming past these people, but different vibe than Turtle Bay and Murray Hill from where I was at. That's all I'm gonna say. That man's got the mask on outside. That guy's packed down there. I'm not understanding the mask outside thing. I just don't understand. But if you can't hear me, I'm sorry. So, ambulance is trying to get through, but it's stuck in traffic. You got the bikers. See how rough these bike lanes are, y'all? People can get to and from where they need to get to without riding in the middle of the street. It's very helpful. I would get a bike, but man, that's a deep workout when I'm trying to get from work, man. That's a workout. But hey, maybe one day, I'll be lucky. Maybe one day I'll stay. You get that reference, you're a real one. But if you don't, I don't blame you. See, people don't know how to drive out here, y'all. Trying to get in a wreck. I almost got in an accident today. That was my fault. But that was not my fault. That was his fault. We got the Hoopers over here. Hooping. I should go over here and play that. That's exactly what I'm gonna do this weekend. I'm gonna go take care of some business and go hoop on them plays. We just re-entering Lower East Side, more so to the left. Soccer, basketball, recreational. They had a lot of recreational area in East Village. Very artsy spot as well. East Village, Lower East Side is below East Village, and Lower East Side is more of a place to go out at night, I'd say. Daytime, it has its own things going on, but nighttime is where it really starts cracking. And it really gets busy. But yeah, Lower East Side is also where the street numbers stop. I would hate to have an apartment like that on the second floor. Everybody can see inside. Get out the street. But I like those apartments, man. Anywho, we continue. We're getting close, maybe a couple of minutes away from our destination. First destination. We're going all the way to Wayne's or Brooklyn Bridge today. Yeah, we gotta go to the Brooklyn Bridge after this. Because this is ahead of me is the Williamsburg Bridge. I'm not gonna go all the way there, but you can see it in the if you can see it in the distance. You're watching your phone, but it's over yonder, the top of the bridge. You can see. I have a video on my page of me riding over the bridge going from Manhattan to Brooklyn. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. Just me and my GoPro on a scooter going over the bridge. It's cool. It's cool though. We need to go this way. Decent day out. It's not as cold as it was yesterday. It's not gonna rain, but we're still in Lower East Side. Lower East Side is a long side. A lot of hotels down here. Lots of hotels. I'm gonna make a left here. Little kid, I miss those days. But also, I hated being told what to do as a kid. I liked it. You can do whatever you wanted, and you have to pay bills and all that. But being told what you had to do part, whew, I struggled with that growing up. All right, 337. Let me get over. All right, going over. I have to do this walk up. All right, what y'all saying in here? Nobody said anything in the chat. All right, chat. Oh my gosh. Oh. is in here? Ooh, all the way to the top, yeah. So my leg workout. Ooh, it's painful. Could never do it. Could never do the walkout. Done it once. Won't ever do it again. We'll go 30. We're only gonna go 30-minute stream today. Oh. What you see? Ooh. These double doors get what you need. And they suck. You have to like on a bike or anything. Double doors are dead. Living in apartments, I refuse to move in a place with double door. Those. But anyway, we out here. We move, we move, we move. Back back on the grind and hustle. Kickboxing again. Almost there though. So this place, I think this is called Two Bridges because it's between the two bridges. I just thought about that. I'll look up the name when I get home. But we're in Two Bridges now. A lot of people live down here. It's kind of like a very. You remember they got the swag. You ain't gonna see that kind of swag in New York. Man. You ain't gonna see it nowhere else. But I don't know why Two Bridges is called Two Bridges, but it's probably because it's between two bridges. I don't really come here too much, so I'm not gonna act like I'm super knowledgeable about it. But it looks like they got a lot of cool, interesting looking places down here, which I might have to do some content over. Definitely will. Um, Everyone's eating today, like on a Wednesday afternoon. Am I missing something? Am I supposed to be eating too? But we are approaching. The next stop is this super fancy apartment complex that I one day would hope to live in. I'm at a point to where I guess I'll get on a story time for myself. I'm at a point, if you're here listening, I just turned, well, I didn't just turn 31. I'm in the middle of my 31 year, 31st year on this earth. Doesn't feel like it. Feels like more actually, but I feel like youth is still spot. But yeah, it's very much an adult at this point. I still do a little bit of kid things, try and still enjoy my youth, but I have responsibilities to take care of. I got people to support, and no kids, no marriage. So I'm glad at the end of the day I support myself. But definitely, it's interesting time changes. I say between the year to now and 3 years from now, so I turn 35. After I turn 35, that's my last year. I'd say living with more than one person. I'll just put it at that. Um, Yes, that was my last year living with more than one person. Um, I don't think I could do it past that age. I'm okay now. Like even now, when I say, I mean, age is just a facet, you know. I mean, we're gonna drop this out real quick. To me, age is like a figment. You know, it's not an act. You go hold on, my thought, show. 42C. We're gonna go back up to hold that thought, y'all. I forget hold that thought. Alex, yeah, Alex L. Yeah, but yeah, yeah. Anyway, phase in my life to where this year, this year's been a lot. It was right after my birthday. Squid Game dropped. Everything changed. Started doing a lot of long form content. Learning how the whole content creation thing really goes, and step that game up, which has been good. You know, I've went a lot of places, done a lot of fun things, and a lot of cool stuff. Made some decent money along the way too. Nothing crazy, money minimum, but decent. And yeah, did I'm trying a lot of things out, and I this is really good form of journaling. But yes, I've learned a lot this year so far. I have what July, August, September, October, November, 5 months, essentially at the halfway point until I turn 32. Whew, this shit really gets real. And yeah, I mean, we're getting to that age of it's getting real and life is moving. Now, this year, luckily, has been, I feel like I've been 31 for a long time. Um, but yes, life is moving. We've definitely grown and matured heavily. And I don't really deal with too many childish things with people anymore. I kind of just zip them out of my life. But I definitely, looking now and into the future, oh shit, hold that thought. No, we got some scissors, keys or something. Um, at the point where I just, you always feel like you're behind every age group. You see the most wealthy people, rich people, and you see all the things they have, and it's hard not to compare. I have a lot of assets. I say for myself, I have about putting all my assets put together. I have a car, I have my investments. Put all that together, I'll say between 85 to $90,000 as my. If I sold everything, I'd have that $90,000 roughly, give or take. Over $60,000 in investments, and that's an okay spot. It's not an amazing spot to me. It's not a horrible spot where I have nothing either. Like I know plenty of people who have. Like my roommate has nothing. He has no money invested, um, no assets except the money in his bank account. So that part, like I think, I said a few years ago, by the end of that year, I wanted a certain amount, which I have not hit yet because the market has not done the same thing as I thought it would. But that was my first year in the market, so I can't kill myself for it. Um, however, I think by by the age of 35, having $200,000 would be enlightening as in my pocket. You know, that would be very promising, and I could be very proud of that. You know, my parents, my mother at least, does not come from a lot of financial stability, well, financial knowledge. She doesn't know how to save her money, invest her money, anything like that. My dad does, but he didn't share any of that with me. Nothing. So I had to figure it out myself. No help either. Rarely get anything. So I love my father though. But you know, have 200,000, live alone. I don't know if I'd buy a place by then or not. Right now, looking at buying is just dumb to me in this economy. I think buying is only good if you get below a 5% interest rate. That's just me. People are like that's impossible. It's only going up. Also, we're in Chinatown right now, just to keep the main thing. But no, ain't got nobody in here. But anywho, we're in Chinatown. But anywho, uh, yes, I think that age is fixated on different people's and their experiences. You know, so people who's older might just be trying to live their youth again because they didn't get to experience that and take on the other means to do that. A lot of my money right now. What am I doing? Just on the right street. A lot of my money right now goes to bills. I'd say a good 70% of all my checks go to bills, which it is what it is. I got a lot of stuff to pay off. I have unfortunate, stupid things that have happened that have been in my control, but at the same time, a little outside of my knowledge of why it got there. In my control, saying of the Europe trips I've had, outside of my control, saying the knowledge I've had behind debt, bill collectors calling you and whatnot, and how to deal with that because I didn't have the knowledge. So I couldn't really avoid it. Where is this place at? Here it is. But, uh, but yeah, I'm just evaluating things and, I'm out in life and going from there. But we about to end